have we covered urban exploration, museums, history, discussing culture, and some exploration trips and other exciting journeys. Timber Adventures taking you to a new adventure for a bit of a journey to bicycle heaven. It's a museum of bicycles from every era and genre that you could imagine. Penny farthings to high wheelers. Other bicycles, early bicycles from the late 1800s, they exist within the confines of this bicycle museum, which is located just down the road from Timber Adventures in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So Timber Adventures welcomes you to journey through this array of pics and photos as we hope that you subscribe, like, share, and please help support our channel. And this bicycle museum is owned by Craig Morrow. He's a bicycle enthusiast, a Pittsburgher in spirit, recent Pennsylvania Hall of Famer for boxing, and a bunch of other titles that I could tag, but let's look at the bikes. BMX, classic lightweight road bikes, some really clean Bowden bicycles. This space-age looking bike, for its time, it featured this aero-like design, and if you watch the films of these bicycles for the advertising, you'll see a totally encased drivetrain and beautifully clean, sleek exterior to keep the rider clean. The film features men in suits taking turns staying clean while commuting. These bicycles vary in color and in cost as well. Only a tad over 400 were made, less than 40 known to still be out there in one piece, and yeah, Bicycle Heaven has 17 of them, or a little more. My numbers are close, but probably not spot on precise. What else? I don't even know where to begin. BMX parts in case after case, with anything you could possibly think of. Prototype BMX bikes, mint hutches, Skyway, early BMX Cook Brothers 3-piece cranks, Cook Brothers frame set, and Cook Brothers pedals. I mean, one-of-a-kind parts, not just from Cook Brothers, but from so many other brands. Full displays that you can see just walking into and looking at these bicycles, and you feel like it's the 70s and 80s again. Highlight for me was spotting a Dan Gurney Monoshock Eagle. Very familiar bike to me. It brought back some childhood memories. In fact, the entire facility evoked memories of road biking, mountain biking, and riding when I was a kid. Celebrity bicycles as well. A bicycle that Tom Hanks used in the movie. George Clooney has even stopped by to visit the place. Many others as well. There's a Ram bicycle that was ridden by local legend and soon striving to be Million Mile Man, Danny Chew of Pittsburgh legend himself. All around good-hearted guy. How about a Pee Wee Herman's bike and display? 4-person tandem from the Monkees band road. No joke, it's here. Evel Knievel, along with paraphernalia. Name the road bike brand, and they have it. Paramount, Schwinn, Bosso, Petitio, Cannondale. What am I doing? I can't even come close to naming all these, but they have them. I was introduced to this place by another local and a friend whom I recently made acquaintance with, and while the two of us walked through, it was a revisit for both of us from our yesteryears, with my friend Sam even coming upon a Ukrainian boardwalk cruiser bike that sparked his mind to reminisce. It was once his. He remembered riding that very bike with his daughter on a boardwalk. I was awestruck. It's just room after room, bins filled with center pull brakes of all makes and brands and years, derailleurs, tires, every part you could desire. Elvis memorabilia, Hutch original displays, bamboo material bicycles, military style bicycles, cruisers, lemon and apple crates, and all the other fruits too in that Schwinn legendary lineup. Mint. There's an original cutout of Captain Kangaroo telling you that Schwinn is the shiz. Yes, you can use that kind of lingo too because it's all dope there. It's golden, it's freaking sick. Everything you could possibly imagine from every era. And make sure you don't miss out on the trippy glow room and black lights, music to groove to. It's like walking into a motion sensor activated disco experience with bikes.
This is the music goes on. Oh, if I have some gummies right now. Yeah. Oh.
Oh my. Craig is an artist with a creative mind, and it shows in his displays. He has art talent as well. It is heaven. He has high ends, mid range, low ends as well. And the high ends are thrilling to see, but the entry levels, they remind you of where you started and what you started to ride on. I took my wife weeks later to visit, and she's not bitten by the cycling bug like me, but she was impressed, and probably more than anything, she enjoyed watching me walk around and talking incessantly to her about what BMX bikes stood for, the Morrows, the Gooses, Diamondbacks, and more, showing her unique features like huge check hanging on the wall, which was a display from the winner of the Thrift Drug Classic, which was back in the late 80s or early 90s, and it was Lance Armstrong. I mean, you can buy stuff there too. Ask for rare stuff, and they probably have it. They probably have something to offer and help you with anything. There's a room of BMX parts, accessories that exist, like old racing number plates, pads from every style and childhood memories. If you were into bikes, you got to visit Bicycle Heaven. If you are even slightly interested, it's worth a visit to see and embrace and see what was out there and what you rode as a kid or could have ridden. The various early gear systems, from internal rod-driven rear wheel, a two-wheel drive definitely a trippy ride with a cool backstory. These bikes are with history, and they're attached in many cases with the provenance. They know where they came from, the people that had made them, the people that rode them, and it has all these details and history and stories. Hell, you might even see a custom bicycle with LA stamped on, and it doesn't stand for Los Angeles. It actually stands for Lonnie Anderson. I had posters of her when I was a kid. Pour through these photos. It gives you a taste of what you can see and what the place has to offer. I held back on some of the photos because the bikes are so interesting that I'm telling you need to visit. It's located in Pittsburgh. It's easy to find, easy to park. It's enjoyable to explore. Please consider a visit. Toss them a donation for the trip. It's a trip down memory lane. This is a historical experience, so trust me. From transportation in its earliest form from late 1800s to present day. Support these guys. Like I said, visit, because I had far more pics and I held back. So thanks for the memories, and thanks for listening to me as I trip down memory lane as well, and allowing me to share. And if you like our videos, please support us as well. Anything helps. We hope to continue to bring you a variety of content, whether it's Pittsburgh, Forest of Pennsylvania, Iceland, Belize, Guatemala, Southwest, Northwest. Stick with Timber Adventures, because we're going to try to bring you everything we can. And cheers.